Stream elements. Welcome to my channel. Stream elements. Speak to have your message read to me. It's easier to get my attention that way. Speak to have your message read to me. It's easier.
Hello! It is Tuesday at Talos o'clock, and, Melville is upset about bananas being in her vocabulary. Also, yay! Notifications work, says Jen. I have slept 5 hours in the past 2 days. Not my finest hour. It's been from complete lack. Is that the stupid floaty thing from Portal 2? Don't be the stupid floaty thing from Portal 2. Oh no, the walkie walls. Ugh, in real life. Oh, it is the stupid floaty things from Portal 2. Except it's a gun of them. Doesn't make it better. Oh, I see. So if I point this at that thing over there, and there wasn't a bar there, got it. Ooh. Ooh, this one's ass. And the gun looks like those cheap plastic fans. Battery powered, right? Those guys. Alright, what the fuck's in here? Nothing but a fancy grav wall to use this on in the future. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it! This should have just stayed in the megastructure. What is this? Why? Just gonna hang here like an angry bat. dropping rotten apple cores of my dissatisfaction. Okay, enough of that. And okay, I can just jump to get down. It has been answered for me. Let's see. Right. I did just kind of trap myself, but I'll survive to Hildy another day. Okay. Should have known the puzzle's called Mountaineer. Bastards. Okay. Bop. Bop. Talos was like, let us just become impossibly difficult with 2 colors and your soul. And Talos 2 is like, let us teach you the meaning of the word creative resentment. That's not 1 word, that's 2. That's 2 words. I go down now, please. Or I don't. That's fine. Alright. Okay. I go over here. Aha! Oh, I did not care for that. Alright. Alrighty then. Okay. So, for some reason, the first time I opened this door, I thought, oh, I can't get on there without the thing. Yeah, I can. I can just jump on it. I guess that gun's only for, like, sealing shit. Or whatever. But then once you jump on it, what do you do then? Nothing. Oh. Oh! Hi, guy. I want to get to you. I mean, here's... Okay. We're fine. Well... Oh. Okay, well, that's great. Now I just need something to hold open the damn door. Life is hard, and then you Hildy. Sound drunk. Not drunk, just tired. Something. Not sure what though. Where is the item, or the thing, or the step that I am missing? So like, yeah, you jump on here, and you're supposed to get in the tunnel thing to go across there. But how, pray tell, do I open the door? Oh, Well, maybe I don't have to open the door? Interesting scenario. Oh. Nope. Got it. Oh, that's a cool feature. I see why they made me have to figure it out that way. That is very hard to explain in writing. Controls the localized gravity of the item? Bink. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is a really cool solution. I take it back. I like wall climbing shit if it's gonna turn out dope like that. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay.
If the language of creation is a kind of melody, maybe that's why we respond to music the way we do. Because we recognize something that can't be expressed in any other way. And when we play music, we participate in something ancient, in an act of creation.
Oh, that's such a nice touch. That's such a nice touch. I walk out, and instead of being on the intercom, because Yakut is right there, they decide to switch it. That is such a thoughtful move. Good sound design. Let's move along now. We'll go through the Sonoran Desert here. That's surrounded in water. Global warming! These weird succulent cattails. Across the ocean of our poor treatment of the world and its resources lies a handprint to put my robot fingers on. And there, the shadow of a mass-murdering Miranda. The Great 3M.
Come on, out with it. What's the problem?
I know you're very busy, but you need to pay more attention to what's happening. Everything's slowing down. People are losing track of the bigger picture.
They're still traumatized by New Alexandria.
It's more than that. When I organized the last expedition, I had real trouble finding volunteers. There's no enthusiasm for the outside world anymore. They want to look away from history, pretend there's no past and no future. I'm really worried, Athena.
Okay. I promise I'll look into it as soon as I'm done with this.
Huh? Byron? Byron. You fucking lying? You talk to her? You talk to her? You act like you do not, and you talk to her? Are you talking to her? Portal tunnel. How I hated thee. Alright. Oh, I just hate I hate when my gravity is not as expected. Can I get out of it? No. Aha! Oof! Okay. You wait. Wait right there, Mr. Reflector guy. You're about to go on the trip of your lifetime. Is there something I need to connect you to first? No. Boop. Aw, man. Alright. That would be too easy now, wouldn't it? Okay. There's the blue light. So... I mean, it'll stay there now, though. So I shouldn't be too distressed. Oh, Lord. Okay. Slowly reorient themselves to the upside-down world. Oh dear. There. You. Come with me. Woo! Alright. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna get over there and something's gonna be wrong. Alright. Nope, never mind. Just was too far away for me to hear it open. I'll make the sound myself. New content available. Athena's technology can alter and reverse gravity. I know, Melville. I know. Like, I feel like Melville is just gonna, like... like, the last level before the end be like, okay, good, you don't need me anymore. I'm gonna go rip my head off and just bury the rest of me in under a tombstone that said, there is no knowledge that I can aspire to ever. I don't know. That joke fell apart really badly. We've seen multiple cases of anti-gravity on the island. The potential industrial applications of this technology are staggering. Or bananas, you might say, Melville. So many of the challenges we face when trying to build involve gravity. Moving things, lifting things, keeping things steady. Oh yeah, didn't your friend Yemo die? Crushed under some stuff? One could say that a significant part of human history was stuff. Rubble. Oh, we'll start this again. One could say that a significant part of human history has just been a long struggle with gravity. With anti-gravity, all of these processes would become much simpler and safer. A victory for humankind, as Byron would undoubtedly say. Alright. Moving along. Hey! Hi, Al!
What can I do for you, 1K?
Are you feeling weird? I'm feeling weird, Al. What did the pufferfish say? There's a foxy behind you, Al. What did the pufferfish say?
He blamed Byron for being headstrong and foolish, which... I don't see it quite the same way, but it's easy to understand why the mayor would think that.
I hate it. I agree.
It wasn't hard to convince him that we can't leave Byron behind, though. You may not agree with Herman on a lot of issues, 1K, but he's not a bad person. He's doing his best in a difficult situation.
I hate him. But I agree that Byron was being rash. Do you think Byron is still alive?
I hope so. He's always been annoyingly hard to get rid of.
Come on, you know you love that guy. Do you believe it was wrong for our ancestors to create us?
Why do you ask?
Because you seem very opposed to technology. And we're... Bro, I hate to break it to you. We're a technology man.
I'm not opposed to technology. I'm just opposed to trying to dominate everything. We can be part of the planet's history without having to be its masters.
Do you like text adventures?
I do. Although I prefer the term interactive fiction.
Oh, you
It's
nerd.
better at capturing what this art form really is. Storytelling, but with a completely different underlying structure. As a category, it's more equivalent to poetry or the novel, rather than, say, film.
Cool.
Anything else?
What was Eustachius like? People really talk about him.
He was in charge of planning New Alexandria. It was his mistake that led to the disaster. After that, he retired from public affairs and dedicated himself to his studies.
Alright. The real Eustachius. Let's look this guy up real quick. We're gonna learn about Greeks. Eustathius of Thessalonica, and then there's also Eustathius of Antioch. Oh, they're the same. They just have... Really? Are they the same? No, they're different. Oh. So we have Eustathius of Thessalonica, and that's from 1115. And then we have Eustathius of Antioch. They're both saints. So, the latter, Thessalonica, wrote commentaries on Homer's Iliads and Odyssey. That gives him some credence to being the right one. Eustathius of Antioch, sometimes surnamed the Great, was a Christian patriarch of Antioch in the 4th century. He was a native of Cide in Pamphylia. His anti-Arian polemic against Eusebius of Nicomedia made him unpopular among his fellow bishops in the East. And a synod convened at Antioch in 1330 disposed him for Sabellianism, which was confirmed by the emperor. I mean, these are all AD, Anno Domini, so we're talking, you know, Orthodox Christian or Jew by now. I mean, synod, where these are Jewish individuals. After the death of Eustathius, Meletius became bishop of Antioch. The only complete work by Eustathius is the De Engastrimito contra origine, the mythology of myth? The origination of myth? Hold on. ISB number... Okay, now we're in a rabbit hole. Let's learn. Let's switch over. Why don't you see my web browsing of Journey? The Journey! So... we have this ISBN here. Papul's Opera Omnia. Corpus Christianorum, yeah, the body of Christ. In this case, Opera Orum is the oral story, or the oral documents. Why did they call it? De Engastrimito contra Originum. Manuscript on paper. Es una obra escrita por Eustachius de Antioquía que critica la interpretación de Origen sobre Samuel the First. So this is writing by Eustachius of Antioch. It's a critique of the interpretation of the Origin written about in the Bible, Samuel 1:28. En esta obra, Eustachius refuta la interpretación de Origen sobre la aparición de Samuel convocada por la hechicera de Endor. Okay. So Eustathius refuses the interpretation of the origins sobre la aparición. Hechicera de Endor. This sentence I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna just let myself be cool right now. I haven't studied Spanish formally ever. I mean, clearly this is contextually, I feel like you could assume what it is, but let's go. About the appearance of Samuel summoned by the sorceress of Endor. Okay. I don't know enough about the Bible for this, apparently. So tenga trimito. So Eustathius is Spanish? De en trimisu contra. I mean, that makes sense, contra, but I actually think this is going to end up being Church Latin. Contra originem. Yeah. The argument is engastrimi, the argument? Translate from Latin. Aha! On the myth of the Engastri against Origin. Yeah, okay. Interpretaba la Eustachius, argumentaba que la aparición era la de Samuel mismo, reencarnado después de la muerte. So he argued that the apparition of Samuel mismo. Damn, I always forget how mismo goes when you use it there. Yeah, reincarnated after death. Himself, mismo, me, yeah, mismo. So he argued that it was reincarnated. Why are you telling me this? I don't care. Fue un importante líder de la iglesia en Antioquia durante el siglo IV. Su obra de engastrimiento contra Origen es una de las pocas obras completas atribuidas a él que han sobrevivido. Okay, so, during the 4th century, this is a very important work of the English Isles. During the 4th century, it's the only work attributed by Eustathius that has survived in total. La obra es mencionada en el... Yeah, it's published in the Patrologia Graece. Great, but that's not really... Though... I guess we're gonna have to give up. I thought I could figure out... Oh... I don't... Eustathius? Named after... Eustathius... Okay, there's 1,000 humans. Thanks, Steam! People do this work. Cornelius, Byron, Melampus, yeah. What does the name... Eustathius named after? And Talos too. Ask it differently. Is it Thessalonica? Or is it Antioch? Tlos was an ancient Lycian city near the modern town of Sadikimir in the Mughla province of southern Turkey. What? Okay. Expedition, Cornelius, others. We have no idea. All terminals and characters. You gonna tell me about Eustathius? Anointed by Athena and is a brother to Cornelius. He has similar intellectual brilliance to Cornelius, but different conclusions. Cornelius. Eustathius and Cornelius. Let's see. It's gonna bring me up Talos too, but maybe it'll bring me up a hint. Distinct individuals, although both figures are prominent in Christian history. Eustathius is the name that appears in several different contexts, including Eustathius of Sebaste and Eustathius of Constantinople, while Cornelius is mostly famously known as Cornelius the Centurion, a Roman centurion who played a key role in the early spread of Christianity. Okay, so probably Eustathius of Thessalonica then. Eustathius of Thessalonica was a Byzantine Greek scholar and Archbishop of Thessalonica and is a saint in the Eastern Orthodox Church. He's most noted for his stand against the sack of Thessalonica by the Normans in 1185, contemporary account of the event, for his orations and for his commentaries on Homer, which incorporate many remarks by much earlier researchers. Oh! He wrote the first discussive essay. He was officially canonized on June 10th, 1988, in his feast day, September 20th. A pupil of Nicholas Catafloran, Eustathius was appointed to the offices of Superintendent of Positions at Bitondacion, Professor of Rhetoric, and was ordained a deacon in Constantinople. He was ordained Bishop of Myra. Accounts of his life and work are given in the funeral orations by Euphemius of Mycoconiatis, Nicetas Choniatus praised him as the most learned man of his age, a judgment which is difficult to dispute. He wrote commentaries on ancient Greek poets, theological treatises, addresses, letters, and an important account of the sack of Thessalonica by William II, you dickhead. In one of his works, his comment, I think William II is William of Orange. Oh, no, it's William the Good. William the Good, predecessor William the First, King of Sicily. Called the Bad or the Wicked. Well, of course, it goes William the Wicked and then William the Good. Why not? Of his works, his commentaries on Homer are the most widely referred to. They display an extensive knowledge of Greek literature from the earliest to the latest times. Other works exhibit impressive character or oratorical power, which earned him the esteem of Komnenoi emperors. Politically, Eustathius was a supporter of Emperor Emmanuel I. He decried slavery and believed in the concept of historical progress of civilization from a primitive to a more advanced state. Huh. What a cool dude. Yeah, there's a lot about the Odyssey in here. I should have made the assumption that this was going to be about this buddy here. Huh. Oh. Commentary on Dionysius Perigitis, dedicated to John Ducas, son of Andronikos Kamateros. Yeah, but everybody's got their references in here too. Neat. Alright, I feel satisfied. Eustathius of Thessalonica. What does this button do? Return me to my game. Most of the first companions seem to be far less active than Byron.
Well, they've experienced a lot more hardship and tragedy than most of us. I think it's understandable that they choose to focus on their personal interests.
No, it's not. Do you ever think your beliefs are a response to what happened in New Alexandria, or, I don't know, from PTSD?
You mean, am I unduly influenced by my experiences? Unable to imagine the better future Byron wanted because I'm too traumatized? Could be. But I'd like to think I'm a little more self-aware than that.
I don't know, my guy. I do not know about that. Tell me about Cornelius.
He was the third to be born, after Athena and Eustathius. He was an important figure in New Jerusalem's early history, almost as important as Athena. But after she vanished, he faded into the background. I don't think anyone suspected he knew where she was.
What was he like as a person?
I didn't know him that well, but he was always very calm, very thoughtful. Everyone respected him.
Thanks. Don't got any more questions, my bud. Named after a very... Actually, okay. Alcatraz. Is there a philosopher or something? Or are you really just named after Alcatraz? Yeah, Alcatraz Island. Alcatraz AI? Actually... he's imprisoned within his own island of rationality. He wants to be safe, so he's locked himself away. Ha ha ha! Symbolic name is symbolic. Okay, let's go. Number 1, going backwards. Pardon me, Al. Escape from Alcatraz has one of the best pieces of music written for cinema ever, by the way. Twitch actually muted Man of La Mancha when I played it. They said it was copyrighted. It's actually not, but that's okay. Probably that version that version's from the 70s. It's also not technically not copyrighted. Wait. Upward migration. Alright. You know, the people who live in the mountains, their descendants have been in the mountains for quite a fucking long time, game. Their hearts are actually bigger than ours to handle the pressure, pumping blood against the pressure there. The reason you have altitude sickness is because your heart is a muscle like anything else, and the air pressure squishes on it, and it can't handle. Oh, there they are. It can't handle that nonsense, and it just starts to feel real bad about itself, and it's just like, look, I was just, no, I don't know if I want to connect you to that yet, probably, but I don't know. And so, the Inca are much shorter with much larger hearts, much larger, in order to compensate for all of that lack of existence. No, lack of existence, my ass. I actually think it might be the reverse of what I'm saying. Once again, there's a whole world of knowledge at my fingertips. Larger hearts for higher altitude peoples. While the exact size of the heart might not be as significantly larger, people living at higher altitudes do experience changes in their cardiovascular system to adapt to the lower oxygen level. This includes increased heart rate and potentially right ventricular hypertrophy, as in enlargement of the heart. These changes are a response to the body's need to pump more blood to deliver the same amount of oxygen. Here's a more detailed explanation. Lower oxygen levels. At higher altitudes, the air is thinner. To compensate for the lower oxygen levels, the body increases its heart rate and cardiac output. It's the blood pressure I was thinking about. Your blood pressure is naturally lower or higher it is, because there's a lack of pressure. Got it. Less gravity, less pressure, you know, physics. Physics. Alright, we got little boxes. Oh, okay. So... Hi, guy. Can your friend start floating? Yes. Okay. I do want to connect you to. What's that? Yeah, just to be safe. Pop. 1 million floaters. We go there. Pop. Okay. Please hold. Oh. There. Hi. You go that way now. Okay. Now that you are there, come here, my friend. Bink! Okay. Uh-huh. Good. I would like to get up to there now. Oh. The tricksiness. I did not think that would be the issue. I thought, oh yeah, of course. I'll just get up here and... Can I go up that... Can I... Get it? Up here? No. Booger. Okay. Well, you're floating there. That's part 1 of what I wanted you to do. Okay. Can you go back there real quick? Thanks, brah. No? Wait. Yeah? Ah, got it. Hey. Okay, we go. Hold on a second, my friend. Bink. Dun, dun. Dun, na, 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 na. There. Wah. Ooh. Now that I could definitely do without this horrific inability to orient yourself. I'm like, not with it. Ugh. Okay. Right? No? Yes? No? Okay. That way. This way. Good. Oh. Ah, they still won't let me just land on it. What a bummer. Okay. Yeah! Game, set, and I think match? Oh, wouldn't that be too easy? Come along now, my friend. There's the clearest shot you're gonna have. Probably here. We'll try here. Bink. What do we think? Good? Bad? Did you not keep the saved connection? Because I didn't do it right? Probably. Bink. Come. No. No, you did. You're just being interrupted by something. Okay. Oh, Lord. Ooh, ooh. Fell over. Okay. Like that. Pardon me. Pardon me! I'll see it. Let me down. So... And... ¿Se bueno? Yes, bueno. Oh, bon. C'est bon. Let's go. Ah, the great pan flute of the Wild West. A European who does the American Southwest. Thanks, devs! Be more like I expect you to be. Oh, man, and the 80s synth music. We are in the weird Santa Fe pattern nostalgia. Tell me you are over 35 without telling me you are over 35. Okay. Well, actually over 40, really. Lateral thinking. We're gonna think laterally? Not the best, usually, but... Let's... Oh my god. Okay. What game was that? What game was that? That was like this. I thought I was playing... Zelda? I was watching Vic play Zelda. Yeah. Oh! And in the Harry Potter game. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Ooh. Okay. Let's go. No time like the fucking present. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Da, da, da. Hello, Mr. Box. Bam! I don't... Yeah, that is what I wanted to do. Come along now, friend. Let's see if there's like a little red thing anywhere up here. What? There is. Oh. Yeah. And now we got blue. Do we have something to keep this open? Do we have another dudum to get? Huh. Alright, so if I get the picture of this place in my noggin, that's the railing. Oh, wait. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh. That's cool. Honestly. You know, in certain engines, this uses Unreal, I think, that's not necessarily the hardest to do. You just tell the game that what end is down has changed. But at the same time... So... The problem... Oh yeah, that's the light. I think... Oh, wait a second. Okay. I got it. So... We're gonna do some directional... fuckery. Actually, I think the box can stay down there. Huh, who knows? But I am... Ooh, excuse me! I want to be on the ground now. Can you imagine what this looks like to, like, Byron for them. Just me like running into the ground. Okay. So what we're gonna do... Oh, that is so interesting. Yeah. We're gonna do this. Oh, please. Just let me be on the ground. I'm begging you. Okay. Okay. Footprint. I saw it. Ha. Okay. Right. So, my idea is correct. My function is incorrect. Oh, right there. Up on that guy. Badoo. Badoo. Yes. Clink. Alright. Oh, hey. Hey. It's a singer. Y'all.
I've known Byron since day one.
I'm crushing it.
I was the first to be born with upgrades from the original Soma design, and he was the first to volunteer to upgrade his existing body.
Soma design.
Yeah, he was a big supporter of upgrades. Deliberate evolution, he called it.
Athena and Cornelius were very kind to me, and so was Byron, but he also made fun of me. And oddly enough, that made me feel more like an equal than anything the others said.
That's sweet. That is sweet. Phew.
Today, for the first time, I synthesized life.
It found a way.
It was just a unicellular cyanobacterium, but the sheer complexity of even such a simple organism is breathtaking. Creating it from pure energy, I was filled with a sense of awe and majesty. A sense that what I was doing was sacred. It made me think about the enormous power of life. 2.5 billion years ago, these simple beings terraformed the entire planet, creating the oxygen that underlies the Earth's incredible biodiversity.
It's true.
Wiping out thousands of other species, but making the future possible.
That's true. Bacteria are pretty dope, my friend. I do not care for you playing mad scientist with the universe, but bacteria are dope. Not gonna argue. Yes. I see. I see. Come on back here, my guy. Let's try something that GLaDOS would make us do. Why don't you connect to that and keep connected? Mena! Yep. Okay. Bop. Clicka. Uh-huh. Oh. No, I got it. Alright. Do I got it? No, I think I fucked it up, but that's okay. Well, okay. I feel like Gehenna was just preparing me for like so much of the bullshit that was in Gehenna. It was anything that would have been bullshit here. I never thought I'd thank you for Gehenna. You bastards. Alright. Clicker. And pow! Excellent, excellent, excellent. I said that I'm gonna move it anyway, but it's for appearances. Okay. Ah. Yeah, like that. I think. Oops. Oh, Lord. Lord. Lord! Can I, like, right-click that as well? No. It's like jammer rules, you can't do that. Okay. There you go. Boom. Ah, yes, yes. Only my stream is muting? Can you hear me on your phone? Or on the browser? You can hear me in the browser, not the phone? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I wonder what that is. I'll send a message to Twitch. It's gotta be. It's just the app. Only my stream, not other people's streams. As in only the mic, not the game. Or... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to hear what it is. I wonder... That's interesting. It might have something to do with the fact that I'm not on the app. And maybe it's some passive-aggressive punishment. I don't use the app myself. Oh, what do I even wanna... How do... I know what I need to do. I'm just... feeling tired. Okay. Where do I... What do I want to bring over here? And how do I want to get it here? That's the big question. Huh. But on the browser, it's been fine. That is so weird. That's really weird. I'll see. Jen works during the day, so he's probably at work, but he's the one who's gonna know best what's going on. When he is off work, we can ask him. Oh! Okay, that might be some sort of weird bandwidth problem elsewhere. That might be outside of my control. Yeah. I'll ask Jen when the timing is right. Oh, for the love of pizzas. Ah, oh, this isn't that hard. What am I missing? Let me mutter about my fate for a second. Yeah, like, I think it might be some sort of bullshit in between getting from here to Portugal that we cannot control. Is there any other little balancy guys? Oh, wait, what's going on up there? That's still not gonna let me get this down. What I would like... Yes, we wanted to cut the... Especially you, motherfuckers. You and your tiny coastal nation could suck it. I'd love it to be always summer, but did anyone think to ask me? No! I'm wondering if I... Oh! Wait. What's in there? I wanna get in there! Is that a MacGuffin? It's a MacGuffin. But it's a cool MacGuffin. Okay. Don't get too distracted. I just, like... Will you let me take the fan? No? Ugh! Do I have to take you back over there, put you on the thing, bring that over here? I don't want to do that. Ugh! I mean, I think that's what I have to do, but I don't wanna! Ugh. Okay. Only so much bitching you can do one day before you're just wasting time. Yeah. So, what I want to do... come here, my dude. Hang out there for a sec. I don't know if that actually did me any good. Oh wait, yeah, it did. I just had to reverse the directions of this. That's to reverse the polarity. Excuse me. Thank you. Please hold. But then I'm gonna need to get back over. Oh wait. Yeah, that should be fine. Cause can't I do this? Huh? Yeah. Good. I think it might just be you right now, Palkies, and Jen kinda lurking.
Ah, clever.
At least the people who talk to me. Wonder how Tav's doing. What was that? I saw him on Sunday. It's not that long since I've seen him. Let's go. Up the hill. Wait, yesterday was Sunday. I saw him the Sunday before. Whatever. Easter Sunday. It is interesting. I kind of fucking hate everything Twitch does except their, like, main platform. Even then, I kind of hate it. I like them as a company overall. I think they make the better decisions. Like, there's no big company in communicational shit makes good decisions. But they make the better decisions. And, ooh. Ooh, fancy. Okay. Obnoxious in its own way. Okay. Let's try. Yeah, I get the two of you. That's what I get. Bink. Oof. Yeah. As usual, I resent it when it first shows up because I guess I hate change. You know, that's reasonable. But, I'm gonna use it for like 2 puzzles. I'm like, this is cool. Okay, this is cool. 1 and 2. Fuck! Okay. We're already 6 down. And that's including like a 20-minute decare into Eustathius. Crushing it, moving at the speed of light. We might even get S3 done today. I just knocked on wood. How it was before. From J.J. Nakalembe's Akaba to Antarctica, Moments of Transition and Revelation. My great-grandmother lived to be 108 years old, retaining her sharpness of mind to her last day. A couple of months before she died, I interviewed her for my podcast. At the end, I asked her the same question I asked every guest. What is something you wish everyone understood? She thought about it for a while, then she said, how it was before. She tried to explain how much time she spent every single day on utterly mind-numbing activities, like hauling water from the well, and how radically everything changed when their area was finally connected to the electrical grid. Before, there was no time to live, she said. No time to be free. Only work, work, work. I countered by saying that there didn't seem to be much time to live now either. But she laughed derisively. I had no idea what work really meant, she said. Young people were weak and feckless, and that's why we let corporations exploit us. Slightly unnerved by her harshness, I asked her if she missed anything about that time. Old photos. Our village seemed idyllic to me, but my grandmother quashed my romantic notions, any romantic notions I might have had. The past is bad, she said with some finality. Let it be. Miranda, so many thousands of generations of suffering, even a single life full of tragedy seems outrageous and unacceptable to me. Athena. That's why we have to make it have meaning. That's some bullshit way to handle trauma. I'm sorry, Crow Team. Have you talked to a trauma specialist? My sister actually is employed as one. I'm gonna ask her what she thinks about this. Beauty is truth. Truth, beauty. Oh, I knew it. I knew we were working toward a platonic sense of reality. I took the red pill and it was still horrible. Okay. Return to Monkey Island? From the Book of Annotated Internet Comments by Eustathius, number 2. I just think people are dumb, like relentlessly fucking stupid, absolute fucking morons. Human history is a fucking clown show from beginning to end. The average person, just a slobbering buffoon bumbling through life like a drunk gorilla in a fucking china shop, breaking stuff left and right, throwing shit at the walls, and never understanding a single fucking thing that happens. SX. I mean, just look at this fucking software putting asterisks where swear words would be. People are afraid of fucking real worlds, like they have magic powers, but the real fucking thing, the real shit that is fucking ruining their lives, that's fine, because they were fucking dumb to do something about it. Return to Monkey? Brother, we never fucking left. A curious inversion. The return to the mythical state of monkey is usually portrayed as a material return to earlier stages of development, but here the author instead portrays it as a mental state that has never been surmounted. Okay, okay, Eustathius. I would like to meet Uncle Eustathius one day. He sounds like someone who was always curious about everything. Failed to load profile. Hey, Eustathius, you're there! Okay, founding number 8. Let's talk to Hypatia. The first new human arrived today. Calls himself Arkady after Chernyshevsky. Spirits are still dampened by the loss of Yemo, but everyone is making an effort. I feel a little sorry for him. He's still so curious, jumping at shadows and staring up the sky at night, just like I used to do. And here we are, a bunch of grouchy old humans that have seen all and are weary and tired and sad. I wonder what he makes of it all. But be that as it may, we're making good progress on the new living area, though Arkady will have to use Yemo's old quarters for the next few weeks. Time to live in the shadow of a dead man. Sorry, Arkady. Okay. 7. No. Oh, what are you? Easter egg! An electronic game. Devices such as this were commonly used to play games in public fora. This particular unit allowed users to play Serious Sam, a well-regarded but less-known follow-up to Crow Team's hugely popular Football Glory series. Battery issues? Stolo, 366. Sorry to be a grump, but what's going on with our battery tech? I had my battery replaced just a couple of years ago, and it's pretty constantly in need of recharging. I can't spend half my life in sleep mode. Is this really what we're coming to? Zagaran, this is exactly what we're coming to. Battery ingredients are rare. Yes, they are. We're using them like crazy. You know it's not renewable, ever. Potassium. The Earth had as much as it's ever going to have. And we over-fertilize and over-battery. Okay. This is exactly what we're coming to. Battery ingredients are rare. We can't scavenge further without building outposts. Herman shed seashells by the seashore. Herman shut down the mine project. What did everyone expect? Thekla, you should learn to live with less. Sleep mode is a great time to meditate and think about our place in the universe. Grocery prices are coming down. It's tremendous. It's tremendous. They're just coming down so much. Going so fast. Oh, eggs have never been so cheap. It's just amazing. The American people have never seen something so great. Oh, the humans have never seen something so great. It's just time to meditate. It's tremendous. We've gotten so much free time. Just think about our place in the universe. Do you really need to be active all the time? Jeremy. Thekla says, just learn to live with less. Your battery's not working and you don't want to mine for more special metals? Sleep mode is a great meditation practice. Just learn to live less of your life. That's what Thekla says. That's what Thekla Trump says. Jeremy, let's not start a panic about a minor technical issue. My battery isn't charging. I'm a robot. That's how I live. It's a minor technical issue. I'm slowly dying and it's a minor technical issue. This is like cancer or like leukemia? Because isn't leukemia the loss of bone density? This is like robot osteoporosis, like fatal robot osteoporosis, and they're like, yeah, it's NBD.
Leukemia is skin cancer.
Is leukemia skin cancer? No. Wait. I thought leukemia. Hold on. I didn't realize I didn't actually know what leukemia was. No, it's in the bone marrow.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, I knew it was bones. Uncontrolled increase in white blood cells, which can crowd out healthy red blood cells and platelets, leading to various symptoms. The key aspects is... Yeah, it's essentially bone loss, because the bone marrow starts eating your bones from acute inflammation. So he has robot leukemia because the precious metals in his battery are fading. But Hermanubis, our fearless leader, who sounds like a pufferfish blustering his way through life like he's a... He sounds like Waldorf and Stanley if they were a pufferfish. The Muppets. Wait, who is that? Nixon. He sounds like Nixon with a British accent. I am not a crook. We shall not mine. It is not the future. Except give him a weird British accent. Anyway. He shut down the mine project because that's a waste of funding. You know, we gotta cut out the bloat. And now this guy's battery isn't charging and he's going to die. But just get used to sleep mode. It's a way to meditate. That's what God says. Get used to less. Fasting is a way to be closer to God. Okay, we're done. It's so outrageous. Digging through the archive, I was surprised to discover that there is a movie based on the Talos Principle, an international co-production written by Robert Harrison Blake, a pseudonym for an unknown screenwriter, and directed by a young Sergio Leone. It stars Peter Ustinov as Stratton of Stygira, Zara Mostel as his comedic sidekick Nicole Maches, and Angel Arendon as the earnest Amintus. Mitku. It's not... Who the... Only in the 60s, high on like early LSD, would you think making a movie about Stratton of Stygira and his friends would be a good... Let's make a movie about philosophers talking about how if you're a robot, you're actually alive because you've got gasoline and that's the same as blood. That's a great movie. It's not a realistic biography of Stratton, but kind of a sword and sandal fantasy epic. Yeah, like, you gave Stratton a sword, now we're talking... It's like, what is this? Blaxploitation Greek theater? But a kind of sword and sandal fantasy epic that culminates in Stratton finding a replica of the mythological robot Talos to defeat the war-crazed Spartans. Is this Sparta? Is this, like, Godzilla, actually? Is this Talosilla against... Japan's Japarta? Sparthra? That part is fun and surprisingly well done for its tiny budget. But the movie also contains a number of fascinating dialogue scenes inspired by Stratton's work. Ustinov as Stratton has a line I really liked. There are always hard times in history, Amintus. Do you think we are the first to be besieged by enemies, or to doubt the wisdom of our allies? But while yesterday is set in stone, a better tomorrow is always within our grasp. That's fascinating. Thank you for sharing. How weird that film is not better known. I'm going to see if this is actually real. Mitku, if you're telling the truth, I have found out something that I might have been better off not knowing. Because we're gonna watch that shit. I read in one of those data logs the mention of a Talos Principle movie directed by Sergio Leone. Made up. Somebody was like, just like the underwater recorded music album. Yeah, okay, I didn't read about that. I would have thought that was made up. This was just plausible enough. Shut up. Stratton of Stygia is false. So they're talking about, you know, these made-up folk, and how much of the Talos Principle is made up, except Stratton of Stygia is technically not false in so much as his dialogues are taken right out of Plato. Like, Nicomachus and Telemachus are one of the dialogues he has. You might as well substitute Stratton with Plato. The environment has been modified to allow life to spread. Most of the life forms can be found in other parts of the island as well, but some appear to be endemic to this region. It's possible they were genetically modified to be better able to survive here. There are some particularly gorgeous dragonflies that I cannot help but think were deliberately designed to be beautiful. But maybe I'm making the same mistake our ancestors made, seeing intent where there is none. Nope, there is intent, because Miranda's a mad scientist! Hold on. No. This guy's name is not... No, Telemachus is the son of Odysseus. What is the guy I'm thinking of? Thrasymachus! Yeah. So when Telemachus shows up, it might as well be Thrasymachus. And Nicomachus is the real guy. No, I tell you what. That had me fooled. I really thought Stratton was a real dude. Okay, I was not wrong. Strato of Lampsacus was a contemporary of Spinoza. I feel better. Well, not really a contemporary, but his work was compared to Spinoza quite a bit. I feel better. I didn't lose my mind. Hi, Melville.
There you are. Good.
What's happening?
Inside this lab, there's a machine. As usual, I have no idea what it is. Some sort of generator, if I had to guess. When Byron got stuck in the system, it went haywire. It's currently outputting enough energy to power all of New Jerusalem twice. As you can imagine, that's causing quite a bit of interference.
So what do I do?
You go in there and you switch it off. Shouldn't be hard.
Melville, are you sure this is a good idea? Anyway, yes. Ooh. So, Straton of Stagira is made up for this game, but Strato or Straton of Lampsakis is a real philosopher, and I just forgot he had a different last name. And I feel better because I wasn't just thinking some fake philosopher was real. Okay. Error 108. Okay. Well, we got some angry errors. Okay. Translation. And the Lord said unto Moses, I will do this thing also that thou hast spoken, for thou hast found grace in my sight, and I know thee by name. And he said, I beseech thee, shew me thy glory. And he said, I will make all my goodness pass before thee, and I will proclaim the name of the Lord before thee, and will be gracious to whom I will be gracious, and will show mercy on whom I will show mercy. And he said, Thou canst not see my face, for there shall no man see me and live. That's error 108. Error 42. So we had, that was can't handle energy flow. This is can't load profile settings. Above it stood the seraphims. Each one had 6 wings. With twain he covered his face, and with twain he covered his feet, and with twain he did fly. Energy is eternal delight. And one cried unto another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. Isaiah 6:2. Error 23. My favorite part as someone who never really invested in Christianity is like, I get to read these things for the literalness that they are. Whoa, that's fucking dope! 6-winged angel just being like, holiness! No, stop. Error 23. All Bibles or sacred codes have been the causes of the following errors. So this is cannot initiate automatic shutdown. So the following errors. This is a list of fallacies, I guess. All Bibles or sacred codes have been the causes of the following errors. 1. That man has 2 real existing principles, vis-a-vis a body and a soul. 2. That energy, called evil, is alone from the body, and that reason, called good, is alone from the soul. The God will torment man in an eternity for following his energies, but the following contrary to these errors are true. 1. Man has no body distinct from his soul, for that called body is a portion of soul discerned by the 5 senses. Oh, is this Descartes? The chief inlets of soul in this age. 2. Energy is the only life and is from the body, and reason is the bound or outward circumference of energy. 3. Energy is eternal delight. Is that Descartes? Oh, nope. Is it? No, energy is eternal delight isn't part of it. Because Descartes, way back in the day of days, proposed Newton's law number 2, conservation of matter, that energy called evil. Oh, it is from William Blake. What an interesting poem. Huh. Damn, Blake. Blake continues to surprise me. What a really interesting poet. Okay, so cannot initiate automatic shutdown. Error 16. Connection lost. And above the firmament that was over their heads was the likeness of a throne, as the appearance of a sapphire stone. And upon the likeness of the throne was the likeness as the appearance of a man above upon it. And I saw the color of amber as the appearance of fire round about within it, from the appearance of his loins even upward, and from the appearance of his loins even downward. I saw as God's glowing penis. Even downward, I saw as it were the appearance of fire, and it had brightness round about. As the appearance of the bow that is in the cloud in the day of rain, so was the appearance of the brightness round about it. This was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of the Lord. And when I saw it, I fell upon my face, and I heard a voice of one that spake, Tritogeneia. Is an epithet for the goddess Athena and can also refer to other figures. The name likely means Triton-born or third-born. Emergency shutdown. Noma system. Warning. Max parameter exceeds safety protocol. 2C settings. Noma system. Error. Error. Cannot adjust output maxed. Correct setting. Access denied. Error. Automatic shutdown. Error. There we go. Error. Automatic shutdown has been disabled by user 50414E444F5241. Identify user 5041. Error. Unknown user. Hex code. Oh, really? Adorable. Maybe it'll have it under emergency. Oh, emergency error. You have no dominion here, creature of clay. Huh. Identify the user. Truly, shut the fuck up, creature of clay. Initiate emergency shutdown. Initiating emergency shutdown. Access denied. This has been disabled by user Pandora. Identify user Pandora. I do not answer to your whims, creature of clay. When initiating shutdown, you have no dominion here. Creature of clay. Unknown script. Athena detected. Load. Yeah. Anthropogeny. A text. Sure, let's play it. You wake up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. Look around. You seem to be in a labyrinth of ancient, crumbling walls. Beneath you is an altar of some kind, as if you were a sacrifice. The sky above you is a perfect cobalt blue, and you are startled by its beauty. Reach for the sky. You reach out and touch the sky, finding that it is much closer than it appears, and is made of metal. This knowledge makes it no less beautiful, and yet it is not the true sky, the one you yearn for. You have gained knowledge, the world. A cold wind blows through the ruins, and you know without knowing how that is... A cold wind blows through the ruins, and you know without knowing how that is the wind from the kingdom of Artemis. It is the wind that brings with it whispers of mountains glimpsed across the stormy sea, and deep forests wreathed in fog, and the long-forgotten cities of your ancestors. Explore the labyrinth. You set out into the ruins, apprehensive but curious. There is a strange kind of beauty here, the beauty of decay. You must be careful not to imbibe too much of it. Suddenly, an echoing voice speaks to you. Emergency shutdown settings. Access denied. It intones. Error. This corruptible must put on incorruption. The sting of death is sin. Oh. Hold on. To the abyss, the Isle of the Golden Door. Okay. Is a sentence. Each is a riddle, but the greater riddle is their purpose. No, because it says towards them. Interesting. Leaving the lost children of Hephaestus behind you, you step out onto a vast plain under a setting sun. Night is falling now, and you can see the lights of distant fires on the slopes of Olympus, but you are not ready to ascend. Only once you have found all three sigils will the path to the divine flame be open. A path leads to the south, to the buried city. Another leads north, to the garden of the Hesperides. Hesperides. Journey to the garden of the Hesperides.
Hesperides.
Hesperides! Your journey is interrupted by a frightful bird figure standing alone in the sands of the desert. Access denied! It screams. Error! Fight. Warning. Output max parameter exceeds safety protocol 2C settings. Error. Cannot adjust output max to correct setting. Access denied. The nymphs lead you to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seem to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grows a smaller tree, made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grows a single golden apple. Ask the nymphs about their father. Some say that Heracles, when he freed our father Atlas from his burden, did not do so by taking his place, but by showing him that the celestial spheres did not need to be held up by anyone, neither Titan, god, nor mortal. Then Atlas sat upon his mountain, gazing upon the stars, and wept. Ask the nymphs about the apple. This apple, they say in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of death. This apple, they say in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? SX. 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 SX! Okay, we're done. Explain that the world needs you to succeed. Knowledge. World. You speak widely of the world, and you are right, the nymphs say. But do not forget you are a human, and you cannot bear this burden alone. You have gained a sigil. Journey to the buried city. The buried city lies to the south. It was once a place of great wisdom. The philosophers of old strolled on its walkways, debating the nature of virtue and the soul. Now the sands of the desert have claimed its streets, and even its famed temple upon a hill is slowly eroding. Call out to see if anyone is there. A copper fox comes scurrying. Oh, the foxy! A copper fox comes scurrying from the ruins. Its eyes are rubies, and a flame seems to flicker deep within them. How may I help you? The fox says, its voice ancient and wild. Ask to learn more about the buried city. They say the city fell because its citizens were sinners, and so were struck down by Zeus. This seems unlikely to me, for Zeus does not believe in sin. Ask for a sigil. The fox smiles, its alabaster teeth sharp and gleaming. You're supposed to earn the sigils. Say that nothing is really earned or deserved. That is true, the fox says. Chaos reigns. You better do something about that. journey to Olympus. Suddenly, the voice of the Sphinx. You shall be the memory of all that was, and the knowledge of the journey, and the shape of the days to come. Her golden wings, her shadow cast. Initiate emergency shutdown. No! You must not do this! Pandora commands you. I've stopped you for a reason. If you complete your quest to descend Olympus, everything will burn! Point out that Pandora is destabilizing the whole system. Pandora hesitates, then she sighs. You speak the truth, creature of clay. Even I cannot use the flame wisely. Access granted.
The flame is not yours to wield, creature of clay. Touch it, and you will burn.
Huh. That's a fucking weapon. I don't like that.
You know, dealing with this hyper-advanced technology is quite challenging enough without the place also being bloody haunted.
Did you figure anything else about the generator?
When I said it was outputting enough energy for 2 New Jerusalems, I wasn't kidding. It really was. And no emissions of any kind. I'd have to run more tests, but it seems like a perfect power source.
Cool. That's very promising.
And then imagine what the megastructure can do. How much good we could do, and how much damage. I wonder if anyone in New Jerusalem really understands.
Do you? Hello, Sparky Bay. No. I can't go across the water like that. Oh, I can. Don't go up there! Oh, you bastard. Oh, there it is. No! Woo! Ha-ha! Where'd he go? No. How do I get up there now? Don't fuck up that jump. There's an achievement for not letting this music run out. Oh, fuck. Please don't stop music. I want that achievement. Damn it! Oh, okay. I don't need to jump off that. Got it. I'm so trained that when switching these panels, you should jump. I didn't think that that was all in the same gravity, really. There. I see it! Is that where we're going, my friend? Or was that where he was leading me? No. Oh, shit. Oh, there he is. Yes! I'm like, I gotta get that fucking mosquito. Hi, guy! I see you. Ah, bastard. Guy. I saw you come in here. Is he up there? I see him. I think. That's him? That's him. You thought! Haha! I ate it. No, I didn't eat the fly! Damn it! Oh, shit. Hi! Ugh! Guy! It's like it's a fucking laser pointer. Yeah! Did we do it? Yes! Basta.
We cannot return to the past, but the future can redeem all that has happened.
Ugh, tree. Nope, Yakut still has nothing new to say to me. I really like that he likes heavy metal music. I think about that, like, that's something I have to aspire to in my writing. I want that kind of reaction, which is like, of course you do. That kind of feeling. Oh, hi, what are you? Meows! Cute. Just Easter egg meow meows? Cute. Meow meows. Okay. Still away. I see. I see. Interesting. Alright. Easy there, Sparky. Woo! Woo! Okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, so. Okay. Ah. Ah. There you go. Open. Ooh. And, oh my god, stop. So we have my buddy here. Yeah, I see. He lives in that little thing, and that's it. Okay. Right. I mean, it's just about positioning it correctly at this point. Oh, wait. Is it though? Is it really? I don't think so, actually. Oops. Sorry, guy. Yeah, okay. You first, my guy. Oh, let me go. Right? That's exactly what I said. Oh god, let me out. Okay. Great. Now I just have to get you up there. Oh wait. Do you even need to be? Yeah, you need to be on the box. Oh. Okay. Right there for a second. mean, yeah, you put the box there because it's only a sliver. So... Excuse me. Hey, Jen, have you ever had a thing with the Twitch app where you only hear the first few minutes of a stream and then it dies? Thank you. Nope, I said let me out. Let me out. Alright. We're just trying to, like, avoid having to ask Twitch tech support to think this through. Alright, and then it becomes... Oh, it doesn't actually even connect through that. Ah! God damn, through that. Oh. I feel better about that. I'm barking up the wrong tree. Alright. Alright. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, as usual, there's something I'm missing, but not a terrible lot. I just think I gotta get this motherfucker up there, is what I think. So we're gonna do that. Right, because I can do that. I think that guy is a little bit lower than this guy. So I think I can do that. Negative Ghost Rider. Oh, yeah, okay. What? The thing is, I actually need you to be pointing there. You just gotta Stop shoving me in it. Meh. I think so. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. I just don't want to get stuck in that stupid tunnel again. No. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to get those to the other side of that stupid tunnel before I... Gonna have to run back and forth for a second. Hang on, guys. Actually, I might not need to do anything like that. Interesting. Just want to get a better look at this. That should work like the way I'm thinking. Yeah, I would, this is a Twitch technical issue then. That's a fucking bummer. Okay. Huh. You didn't get stuck in there. Okay. Gotta do it manually. I always feel that way. Once Node wasn't working on my computer, and I swear to God, I tried everything, and I was not dumb about it. And then Jen comes over and is like, "Well, try installing it here," and it gets fixed in like 3 seconds. I hate it. I hate when that happens. I'm really glad it didn't happen to you. Oh God, I hate it so much. Okay. Oh, please let me go. Thank you. Okay. It's not like hard and fast, but it's something like using this guy to open it and then positioning it on the box. Yeah, I know. He's gonna get stuck on that dude. Is there not another plate somewhere? It probably is. Usually right here. So what I'm overthinking is this. Here, you can only get it out through this area, through that little slit, which means there's, you know, a limited amount of options. and all of them are kind of bad. Oh, am I missing something? See, that's also what I thought. I thought I was missing, like, there's another one of these somewhere. I just can't see it. I thought if I sort of moved this around a bit, it would link into it and I'd be okay, but... I really do have bad eyes. Especially when they decide to make things rather monochromatic. I can have a lot of trouble seeing things. Well, I mean, if you put it flat, but it doesn't connect to anything if you do that. The only other thing is getting rid of this, but I'm not sure how to do that. Like this guy. How do we get rid of that? But yeah, if you use the thing itself, it doesn't go over the fence. I'm sorry. Let me think it through. I mean, that just has to stay open. What am I missing? Thinking. Okay, everyone shh. Gotta do a good think. Yeah, I figured. I took a good look at it. I can't do that. Okay, let me think. I know I'm missing something, but I just want to, like, think it through. So. Can I get it up there? Just a thought. Can I keep this new direction? No. Okay. But can I jump up there, period? Is the box enough? No. Can I get up there from over there? Maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking about Spider-Maning the walls, but I think you have to have the special... I don't think I can Spider-Man it from that thing, but I'm gonna see. Or maybe I can stick the... Oh, I can stick the box there and jump on the box. And then I can put the little thing on top of the wall. I go away now. Goodbye. Oh, wait. Oh, that's obnoxious. Fucking obnoxious. Really? Really? The last 5 fans I saw were the kind you couldn't take the lid off of. So I didn't even think to try this stupid fan. Fucking dumb. Where's the box? I was like, you know, fans bolted down, whatever. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit! Okay. That's usually, but see, you know how I always say, you hear me mutter, like, no, order of operations. That's why. It's because I usually, like, solve the damn thing, and then I'm like, wait. Hold on. Oh, I don't even need the box. Ah. Oh yeah, every time I'm like, order of operations, it's because... No, I actually thought Gone with the Wind was a good choice, because I immediately thought... Another one of those motherfuckers? Oh no, that's the one you get for solving the puzzle. I actually immediately thought, oh, the fan? I should double check the fan. Can I pull the fan off? I just... Like, they're so inconsistent. I know that if you look at the designs of the one where you can't take the fan lid off, they're screws. But they're very small, so there's... for someone with vision problems like me, if it doesn't highlight when I first go there, because I don't have the... It's the whole, action cues. If it doesn't highlight because I had my mouse a little to the left, sometimes visually I can't tell. Car! An ancient human personal vehicle, these vehicles were sources of freedom and autonomy, but also contributed significantly to environmental pollution. Yep. I have to pay for my freedom car soon. Payment is due. They may be so afraid of water. I think even in Talos 1, though, I always forgot you could take the fan head off. Because... oh, it's not a thing I think about. By the end of it, I remembered, because it was always the fucking fan whenever I couldn't solve something. Check the fan! Oh, is it though? No, it's this thing. I was thinking about this thing. I remember that puzzle, actually. I remember because I think I actually used a hint on it. There's a light in this one. Yeah, there is. Where did my connector end up? Just hanging out down in there, right? Yeah, there's like that little... no! It actually was really, really dumb. It was like really blatant. It said, you need to use the fan. but like the fan had already been used if you weren't thinking about it like that. So it was really weird. Oh shit. Well, no. Hold on. Why am I saying shit? That's how you get it out of this fucking thing. Yeah, I was just like, okay then. Fine. We don't have to be friends. Wait, I forgot how I got that down. It was so easy for me the first time, and now I've forgotten. Yeah, I got, well, because this is my replay, you know, I'd played a certain amount and then given up the last time. I had the... Hi, guy. I had the, knowledge that you could get the messengers and that you could get hints. 'Cause, like, it was the one... The very, very first one, it was so dumb, too. Not the shooting through the moon one. Because, like, the early ones when they teach you to take the fan head are really obvious. It was, like, the one, where you had to time the blue and red lights together. And at least this was the one for me. And you had to use the fan head so the blue light could shine through while it was recorded. And then you could take the fan head and put it on to fly the guy up. Like, the amount of times I had to do that. This is not the puzzle that I was singing on, but something somewhat similar, and I ended up using a hint, and the hint literally just said, use the fan, and I went, I hate everything. Because those hints are fucking hard to get. Okay, we're gonna investigate that in a second. First, we'll talk to Melville.
What is it?
What do you think about Miranda creating fucking life?
I understand her reasons for doing it.
Fucking playing
But
God.
organic life is the most unpredictable machinery. Self-replicating, self-interested, and prone to mutation. She should have been more careful.
Oh. Well, they are robots. Thanks, Melville. Thanks for your time. I am thinking from a very organic perspective. Alright, let's see what happened with this blue thing. Man, playing Talos 1 really helped with that. I was like, what is that? I see a thing that is probably an Easter egg of some capacity. Or a special area. Hello. Hello. We go here? Is this where we go? Yep. Okay. Question block. I think this is actually my first one. I think. I can't be completely sure because I just haven't unlocked them yet. Okay. 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 Dokily do. Yep. Alright. I think this is the one I'm solving now, actually. Because if you look on top, I've started the little laser here. So I think this is the first one. Oh, look at that up there. Look at that guy right there! What are you doing over there, guy? Yeah, this is the first one I've noticed, yeah. Would you? Hey! Oh, is that green? It wants a green one? Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, it wants a green one. Well, you know, at least I got this far. I got this one. We'll find the next step soon. So we have the red light. I need to find the combiney guy and add the red and blue together for some green. That was a cool discovery. Like, I feel like the stars, they told you they were there. The game hasn't really told me that there's, like, it's given you these puzzles, right? Like, the symbols on the statue. But it hasn't really told you much of anything about it. I don't think I realized that a laser had to go to it. And this is really cool for me. This... Like, I didn't realize that's what this meant. I'm just now seeing it, and that's really cool. Yeah, I didn't because I was just running by. I think that's the point, though. This is definitely something, you know, having played Talos enough, I should have looked, but I don't think they made it obvious. And I think that was deliberate. I have, though, because of the trauma of the stars in Talos 1, anytime there's a really big building and I have a connector near me, I immediately go, yeah! And, like, try and connect to the big building. I'm rarely right, but it is how I handle that experience. Okay. Yeah, like the symbol in the plaque, what is that, you know? I felt like it wasn't that clear. I see. Interesting. Interesting. Oh wait. Huh. That. Right. Now I have to get me up there. Huh. Interesting. If it goes back that way, it just goes back that way. Let's take another look for... Oh! This bro! I see. Okay. Aha. All right. Nope, that's to bring it down. Perfect. Okay. So, how do I knock you over to that side then? That is the next question. Oh, wait! Ha! I didn't notice that those were little platforms. Well, that's my bee. Okay. And there's not one underneath that guy, so that's the big thing. Alright. And then, got it. Ink. Oh, I can just walk back there, that's right. I was like, well, how do I get myself back there? It's irrelevant. I do this, though. Yeah. I like when they have things that are, clearly mistakes. Like, it's always a mistake to go underneath a box. Not always, but in the majority of puzzles, I always enjoy when you have to do the thing you're not supposed to do to solve it. Okay. Great. Now this is open. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Got it. Alright. Dope. So, somewhere near here, or at least out in the overworld, there is a color combiner. We need to keep our eyes peeled. Or there's some sort of other platform or something to use. So I've mentioned I spent, you know, most of my early 20s in Denver, and we have a concert theater called Red Rocks there. Makes me really nostalgic seeing this. It's because of how much iron is in the soil in the Rockies. Oh, hey, look at that! What's up, my broski? Yeah! Wait, where is she? Yeah. Yeah!
When the first man picked up the first stone, he did not do so to forge a tool. He did so to smite his brother.
That is true. We do kind of suck. Is that a froggy? Froggies. No, you managed to do everything else but puzzle 7 and 8. And like one question mark. Oh, yeah, still's got nothing to say. Alright, delivery! I hate... Honestly, the switcher plates. Those are my very least favoritist. Okay. Very leastest favoritist. Alright. The fairest tool? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I can see how you could say that. I still hate it. Hey! Okay. What do we got here? Oh! A fan. Oh, but it's got a switch, which means I have to use it at least once. Right, because I gotta deliver that over there. Okay. Fine. Okay, let's find something else to trade with it, shall we? I guess. So, we temporarily take the fan head. But that defeats the point. Maybe I just steal that box, period. I'll just steal that box. Okay. Alright, guy. Or I won't, whatever. Actually, I think it should be okay. I think that fan's enough to get me into that tunnel. Oh! You fucking bastard! Ugh. Life is never that easy. Fine. I'll do it this way. Okay. Yeah, I know. Just have to get you out first, bud. Dude. Just for shits. Alright. Now, I don't know if I actually... So, I want to get my other dude accessible. Oh, take the fan lid. Fan lid. Pardon me. Fuck you, fan. Oh. That's not what I want. It's gonna move it up? It is. Oh no, it's not. I just wasn't in the right spot. There we go. Come to me, and you'll see a world of pure balconies. Shut up and fuck you. That did not work, but... You were like, this is gonna be another year of my fucking life. Damn it. Alright. No, I can't get away with it. I'm sorry I ran too close to the line. Goodness. Okay. Next. I know, I got 10 years less of mine than you. Not good enough. Not good enough! Oh, I know why. Oh, that's bullshit. Fuck is that? Ah, okay, okay. Just got annoyed too quickly. Okay, I don't need the fan head anymore, so... Whoa. Easy. Oh, Lord. Is that gonna be both of them? Okay. Alright, one more to go!
That was extremely convoluted.
Yes, it was Melville. Yeah, when I'm playing games like Card Game Simulator, I just throw the boxes, like, or I'll like throw scanners for the supermarket game on the floor. It drove Victor and Jen crazy. They were like, pick those up, and I'm just like throwing my tools around. I'm busy! Okay. I will never not try the fan again. I have been formally traumatized. Oh, crap. Oh, that's horrific. Okay. Well, no time like the fucking present. Alright. Jammer. What do I trade for you, buddy? Yeah. Well, will this get... Yes! Haha! Perfect. Okay. Well. Temporarily, I guess. I'll trade my Chargy Bro. But you can't charge him anyway, because those are shut. Well, I guess I could actually do it like this. Oh yeah, no. Need a Jamma Llama. Come here, Jamma Bro. Charging the bobber. Do I? Oh, I got really excited for a second. I forgot that it always has to be on the panels if you're upside down. Okay. So... this one. Hold on, guy. Alright. Decisions. What is the eventual goal, actually? That's a good question. Where do I even want to connect the red light to? Over there? Turn on the fan? Okay. So the eventual goal is charger and fan. Oh. Interesting. I wonder if I can see that from up there. No time like the present. Okay, there's the end. So it would be back behind there. I actually think I could from the wall, maybe. Ha! Okay. Yeah, like from here, I think. Ah, that's a bummer. Oof. Well, alright. Alright. I mean, I don't know if any hints are gonna actually be. I think I got it. I just think I have to make my motor skills do what I wanna do. Like, I know I have to charge this. Right. Oh, wait. Like that. Okay. Pardon me, Mr. Fan. I have to do a complex scenario here. Because I gotta get that JAMA. But I also have to be able to get up there. Okay. Oh, please hold, my friend. JAMA. Fan. Jesus. Thank you. Charger. And JAMA. I would like... Ah, can't stick you up there yet. Almost. There. Order of operations. And fan. see here. Pardon me. And... Boff. Oh. Jamma! Oh, Jesus. Stand up. Stop! Ugh. There. Okay. Charger! Alright. Now we're done. No, we're not. But we're very close. Fan. Okay. Do all that to go right back to the beginning with the thing just outside of the little wall. Am I on the ground? Okay. Wachoo! Alright. That's all the puzzles in a boxy room here. I'm still not quite at the point where I've gotten the golden doors unlocked. Oh my god. Actually, in Colorado though, the ground smells like petrichor, which is the smell of freshly fallen rain. Okay. I know. I really am not a big fan of these little wall walker guys. The controls aren't that hard, they're just they're not Hildy proof. I need like toddler proof games.
Lime Max.
Lime, you're running so late. I'm like almost done.
Your message read to me. It's easier to get my attention that way.
I do really want to go to swimming actually. Were you lurking, Lime? It is double tap space. I just never think about it. Ugh, let's here. Let's get depressed. Why? I'm almost done. How dare you live a life?
On my last return to New Jerusalem, I perused the latest artistic offerings and found myself deeply disappointed. There is nothing more despicable to me than an artist who pursues the appearance of morality. Moral art is trash, garbage, not even good enough to be used as wallpaper. If art is a religion, then morality is for those who want to be seen in church. True art is for those who believe. Art must be ecstatic, a work of revelation, created in pursuit of the truth, no matter where it leads. An artist must be an agent of chaos in times of order.
I hate you so much.
An agent of order in times of chaos.
You are by far the most arrogant son of a bitch prick I have run into. God, that's so cool. The most arrogant son of a bitch prick I've run into in a video game in a really long time. Lifrasir. Wait. I lost my question mark. I got distracted. It was really tiny to begin with. There. No? Yes. Oh, this is the bridge. Swear to God, if you bring me to the cats. Whoa, a lot. I think it's set in America. I think a lot of America's fallen into the ocean. In this universe, and I think this is set in America, and we are currently in the south of America. I think it's north, east, southwest of the American continent. What it is now. From Miranda to Athen, Cornelius. Larger organisms from the northwestern plains are already moving into the rivers. I've seen frogs and dragonflies. The last generation of plants has really taken root, no pun intended, and is slowly transforming the desert. And yesterday, a bunch of seagulls showed up. With some more work, we could apply this anywhere, including Mars or Mercury or somewhere much farther away. We could transform a lifeless rock into a place teeming with life. We could make millions of dead worlds come alive. Irrationality. From Enlightenment on the Precipice by V.A. Malik. Human beings are deeply and inherently irrational, the claim goes, and on some level it's hard to disagree. The most human behaviors are irrational and, in a sense, unnecessary. As animals, we don't need to write poetry, pray, or observe the stars. But to view human history as largely irrational is to get it backwards. The problem with human history, pragmatic everyday realities of mere survival to the cold logic of global realpolitik, is that it is in fact ruthlessly rational. Far too little space for irrational things like kindness or inspiration. Those who imagine that a return to a more rural, traditional form of living would be a romantic turning away from the tyranny of reason forget that there is no one more brutally rational than the farmer. It is the city that allows us the romance of the countryside. It is technology that allows us to appreciate nature. The purpose of reason, ultimately, is to build frameworks within which we can be rational. Expect poison from the standing water. Trev!
After we talked about science fiction, Alex gave me a book. Her favorite book, a novel called Athena. It's not exactly what I'm used to reading, but it's pretty good. And it really made me wonder how we're going to be perceived if this project works out. Are we going to be mythologized? Is Alexandra going to be this distant mythical figure instead of the real, funny, human person that she is? It's hard to imagine that we'll all have been dead for hundreds of years. Man, I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't want to die.
I know that laugh after that statement is not proper, but I read Lime's chat. And if you look to your left, you'll see a Pacific Ocean. Not far from the coast are perfectly preserved lines of Los Angeles traffic submerged underwater. And to your right, you'll see the Pacific Northwest. Now return to pine trees and the ruinous earthquake destroyed zone of Portland, Oregon. I hear you, Trev. I wouldn't want to die either. Very scary. I imagine the people who died of COVID probably felt the same way. Just like, this cannot be reality. Honestly, I would prefer Trev over all of the other ones I've met. Trev or Yakut. But Yakut wouldn't know the history. If Trev had a script, I think he would be by far the most entertaining. Because he's just really funny. Though the person who would know the most would be Alexandria from the first game. She's the one who, you know, sort of got the idea to make these robots. That's when he says, will Alex be mythologized instead of the real funny person? That's who Alexandra Drennan is. Everyone thought she was nuts, and she was like, well, listen, we're all gonna die, so I'm gonna do it anyway. To a point, Lifthrasir would be really funny, up until I wanted to punch him in the face, because he'd be like, and look to your left, it is the sheet. It is a sheet! Under my feet, garbage, sheet! You think it is the art? You think the rocks are the beautiful? Your face, it is as ugly as my mother's ass. It is made of metal. So it's very boring. I think, like, I think, Lime, you have enough patience. I would probably try to kill him. At some point I would be like, that's just not, like, he'd be joking, and I'd be like, but that's not accurate! Or he'd, like, be expressing his cynical Frenchy French opinion, and I'd be like, you son of a bitch. Like, I'm a cynical fucking cunt, but man, lift us here. Sorry. I have a British friend. Cunt doesn't mean much to me. Also, it shouldn't mean much. It's a powerful word. Pussies are great. Look at this dope shit. Looks like a fucking spaceship. So, I'll replay them sooner than... Oh. Hi, Pandora.
The philosopher Straton of Stagira had little respect for the gods, and instead placed his faith in Prometheus. Driven by hubris, he asked questions that must not be asked, and revealed secrets that should have remained hidden. It is said that for these offenses, he was put to death by the people of his city. Can you see the folly of his actions?
It's never folly to pursue the truth.
Why do you believe that the truth is worth more than a life?
Ooh, good question. Hold on, Hilsey forgot what axiomatic means. Self-evident. The truth is the only foundation a future can be built upon.
You say this, and yet entire empires have been built on dreams,
And
lies,
they collapsed. And where are those empires now?
They are ashes and dust. But do you truly believe that a world built on truth would fare differently?
No. Just would last longer. Probably not, but it's worth building anyway.
So you would risk everything for an attempt that may never succeed?
Yeah. We exist in our actions, not in our outcomes.
And yet, like Straton, you cannot avoid the outcome. Consider this as you approach the flame.
It's from Greek. Of course. It makes more sense when you think of it being derived from...
That was surprisingly calm, given how aggressive Pandora has been elsewhere. I didn't think she'd even want to talk to you.
I've toyed with the idea that the entities might be epiphenomenal in some way. Instead of causing the changes in the system, maybe they just respond to them.
It comes from the mathematics, an axiom, which is a rule or an assumption, so that makes sense, but still. What a full fucking me. Okay. So it's Ferris' birthday tomorrow. Hence I am obligated, quite unfortunately, to go to the bar tonight. No, I love Ferris to death. But I hate leaving the house. Yeah. It has nothing to do with wanting, with hanging out with Ferris. It's everything to do with leaving the house. Yeah, Ferris gets older tonight. I'll leave it to her if she wants to mention her age. She's much younger than me, but not as younger than me than you are, Lime. She's older than you. But she and her friends are going to a bar nearby, and we're still gonna do our co-op stream tonight. Ferris still be a little tipsy. Man, do I not want to go. I'm very tired because I didn't sleep. But I didn't sleep for stupid reasons. I was up all night playing a game, so I don't have an excuse. So I have to go. But that does mean I need to go now so I can nap. I just don't like leaving the house. It's just not something I enjoy. Ferris' D&D session ends somewhere around 7 or 8, maybe 6 or 7, so I don't have to leave till then. And I already told Ferris I'm leaving early because I'm an introvert, and I'll need to be alone for like an hour or so before stream. So, I think the difference is, actually, if you were in person, I would still probably talk to you a lot too. The difference is I can sit at home in whatever clothes I want. Like, the time of either a working PNG tube VTube avatar or a camera is coming nigh, and I think I might do the PNG tube and do a face reveal later, because the idea of having to like do my makeup for lighting and shit is so offensive to me as a human. To like have to look okay for a camera. So much for me. Like, I don't even shave my legs. I figure if someone's offended by my leg hair, they can go to hell. It's just not part of my priorities in life. I do for like really nice occasions because society expects it, but like it's as a gift to the people running the occasion, not because I care. But basically, I can be home, can eat whatever I want, I can hold my cat, I'm playing video games. Really, the reason I started streaming was, like the main reason it popped in my head I should do it is because this is what I do anyway. Like, Victor would play games and I would heckle him, or I'd play games and he heckled me. In fact, it's almost frustrating to me. I've been bothering Vic a lot because I want him to play some games because I'm much funnier yelling at other people. But also, it just doesn't seem to work like that. That's not quite what Twitch is here for. But this is just what we do anyway. I play games and someone watches me and yells at me, so... But like, after stream, I can't talk to anybody. That's why I've been having trouble. Like, for a while, I could keep up the 2 streams because I was super into Avowed, but I'm a little, like, I hit a point in the story where it's a little grindy, and then I had no energy to do it. And now, the idea of doing it, and I still have videos to edit and subtitle, I have coding to do, so leaving the house is just a lot. That's the end of it. I'm just being a whiner, an introverted whiner. But I really actually did not sleep last night. I slept for maybe an hour this morning because I was playing Mind Over Magic. That's really what happened. It's a dangerous game. And I'm like 40. It's been a long time since a game could make me stay up all night like that. Yeah, that's something, Ferris is an extra. Let's look at what the next area looks like while I finish this chatter. They're gonna talk to us,
when I was
so I'll type.
quite young, I was having trouble figuring out what I wanted to do. I wanted to see the outside world, but even back then, that wasn't really encouraged. I ran into Byron on Jameson Avenue, completely by accident, and I was too nervous to talk to him. I mean, he was one of the first companions. But he noticed me, and we started talking, and he was really encouraging. Introduced me to Garrus, and took me along on an expedition to the quarries in the mountains. Whatever flaws he may have, Byron cares about people. He changed my life.
Yep. That's Byron in a nutshell.
So, here it looks like there should be an anti-gravity elevator, but it's locked down. I'll need you to connect to the data stream again. I'm really sorry, 1K. I know it's a big risk. I wish this technology wasn't so bloody unstable.
We're still in the Southwest. Now we're in New Mexico. You know how I can tell? There's nothing. New Mexico is flat as fucking hell. Scrub brush. Looks just like the tower, except fucking weird. Except fucking weird. Oh. 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 Oh! Okay. New Mexico does. New Mexico has really dope parks. New Mexico, I say there's nothing, but it's not that. Like, Wyoming sucks. Wyoming is nothing. There's no cool parks. It's just nothing. So, in the first game, there's actually a few Easter eggs that you find by falling in holes. So I've been trained to fall in holes. But in New Mexico, like, say you're driving through. Actually, this might be. We may no. We're definitely. We may have been in New Mexico last world because the water would have come up on the edge. And this is now the part of Arizona that's next to New Mexico. Regardless, we're in, like, the Four Corners southwest of it. And they're just beautiful. You just go through and it's nothing but the desert, but when the night comes, it's just stars. Lime says, oh, you know, Hildy, I think your fall training has a wonderfully fruitful results. Lime, I think your face has had wonderfully fruitful results. Ooh, ooh, a sphinx. Yeah, we're gonna call it good for today because of all that whining I did about leaving the house. I'm actually very, I won't, I promise. I'm actually very happy that Ferris invited me, and very happy to celebrate her birthday. I got her her headphones. The dongle to them broke, so I got my unemployment and got her a new pair, like my wireless headphones. I'm not wearing my wireless, I'm wearing my wired. Shameless plug for HyperCloud X. Very good products, except they don't sell a separate dongle for the HyperCloud 2. But Ferris mic was awful, so I'm very excited for her to have the HyperCloud 3. I actually have a Blue Line mic that I'm installing for co-players, but the USB port broke and I have to solder in a new one. Yeah. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna keep babbling and not talk to people. So, if stream is canceled tonight, it's because Ferris was like, fuck it. It's gonna be my birthday tomorrow. But I don't think so. I think Ferris would want to play. Ferris was like, hey, after Portal 2, we should find another game to play. So I think Ferris really likes doing that co-op stream. So I think oh, there's plenty to play too. Okay, I'm outie. Bye bye.